episode 65!
We did it!
We won! So, Rhea, you're in the midst of this combat, but you notice when you blink your eyes, you see different things. And one of those things, in an instance, is this image here. But you are in the middle of a combat. And that combat is taking place at the Zoblob shop. Everyone see the screen there?
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
You just came from the Xanathar's lair through a teleportation device and found yourself set upon by these what seem like elite drow warriors. Oh, that's loud.
It's still like loading for me.
Oh, is it still loading?
Yeah.
I can shut off the oh. And hold on, I guess I gotta pull up the turn order. Oh my god, the turn order's gone.
I guess we gotta do it again.
All right, let's do it again real quick. Everyone click on your guy and then click initiative. Oh, popped up.
Oh, there you go. Unless somebody wants to re-roll it.
I guess I re-rolled that one guy. Donovan, you're at the top of the turn order here. And you see, coming up behind you guys, a bunch of these Xanathar gang members. And two of them are carrying one of those kegs together. Large keg of what you assume you were told they were going to be bringing this gunpowder, this smoke powder in after you. And you see these Xanathar gang members storming up the stairs. And Donovan, a drow elite warrior, is standing in front of you. And it looks like he cocked his fist back. And he's...
Is he got no weapon in his hand?
He's got a weapon, but he's choosing. He wants to pop you right in the face.
I can't blame him. I'm gonna shout as I hear these Xanathar thugs coming up the steps from the basement. I'm gonna shout out like, "It's an ambush! Back to the basement!" And I'm gonna attack that drow with Fiend's Gift and a dagger. I'll drop to a crouch and drive straight in with my rapier first.
Have you guys damaged these? They have an awful lot of hit points on them. If I recorded that.
I think just the main guy, the gunslinger.
Oh,
I think Bix. Yeah, Bix hit one with a maul doing 21 points of damage. But I think it was this.
If it was this guy, I believe it. Really?
Oh yeah, that's. I'm looking at him in the chat. He hit with he hit with a 20 and then a natural 20 and a regular 20. So he did a total of 12 and 21, 33 points of damage.
Okay, I'll take it off. It doesn't make sense that they have. This guy has full hit points, so.
Is this guy wounded?
No, he's not.
Well, one of them got 33 hit points of damage.
All right.
He did rush through there, so he might have attacked this guy on his way through.
That guy got some damage, but I'm not sure if it's 33. And someone else damaged that guy. Anyway, I'll take the 33 off.
Yeah, you can see it's in the chat about a couple inches back.
No, it would have been... This other guy has not taken that much damage, so it wasn't him. So I'll take it... That sounds good. I'm glad you caught that. That's why I mentioned I was hoping someone would say, yeah, I had damaged this guy. And feel free to look back in the chat, but Donovan.
Yeah, big dick spics.
This guy's trying. Yeah.
I'll crouch down to try and go under, stab once, and then slash with a dagger. So my rapier first.
Yes. As this
Oh,
gazer swoops by you. Ah, a critical fumble.
so Donovan ducks, drives his rapier, catches the basket of his hilt of Fiend's Gift on the door jamb, causing the blade to stop short of even hitting him. Swiping with his dagger, he loses his balance and falls onto the floor just next to the door where he was standing. That last look over my shoulder threw me off.
Well, he readies his... He looks like he's going to take attacks on you as soon as it's his turn. Joanna, it's your turn. And Donovan, you can describe your whatever critical result of that.
Oh, I lost balance and fell over and
Okay.
totally missed him.
All right, cool.
I can't see Joanna. Is her camera? Can anyone else see her?
I don't see her and her
She's on the stairs.
I mean, Alex. We don't see Alex.
Yeah. Oh no, she's on the desktop computer. The camera wasn't working.
Oh,
I think my roll 20 is really lagging.
Could be.
Because I'm like hearing Michael reply, and then like it comes in my mic like 10 seconds later, or my headphones. But
I'm gonna turn off the dynamic lighting, see if that speeds things up for us.
I can definitely hear you now, Joanna.
Yeah, I could hear you. But it's your turn.
hello.
Yeah.
I heard that.
Okay. Whew. Let's see.
I'm like,
Yeah, I think Joanna was like,
all right.
charging.
Yeah, I
with
think
the
it's just
steps.
really laggy.
it happens.
Okay. I'm next.
Yep.
It's your turn.
I'm gonna move up.
It's fine.
What are you pointing at? Oh.
Don't pay attention to him.
Okay. Yeah, I'm
He's
gonna move up.
Here, let me turn up your action music.
I'm gonna go for this person.
More
Or
action
wait,
music
We're
for
fighting
you.
right here, right?
Yeah, you were on the
there's
stairs, but you can jump the rail and. Fight.
I jumped the rail. That's what heroes do. But you were in front of this guy. He might
Oh.
get
Oh
he
my
might get
gosh.
an attack on you if you bail out of attack.
Yeah, okay. I didn't realize. Okay, so I'm just gonna turn around then. I'm not gonna move.
All right.
You can still attack them though.
You could
Yeah,
probably
I
attack
am.
both these guys if you
20.
move up to
I
here.
have on the guy behind me.
If
The
you move
red
up to
guy.
here, you could swing and hit him because you're within 5 feet. These squares are definitely,
Well, I'll
you-
do the guy right behind me, and then I'm gonna hit again. I'm assuming a 20 hits.
20 hits.
Yeah.
Well done.
Oh, I don't know about a 10 though. I'll assume I'm trying to like reach over to get the other guy, but maybe I don't get it.
I want to use a my guided strike, so add a +10 to that second roll.
Oh, so
18.
plus 10 on the attack?
Yeah, on the 10, so now it's 20 and then 20.
Okay, well with my 2 hits, I imagine I hit this guy that's right behind me, and then I try and reach over and hit this guy that's like right over the railing on the
Okay.
second one. So we have 8 damage on this guy behind me, and then 12 on the one.
8. Got it. -8.
Yeah.
And how much on this one?
We have 12 on that second guy.
Whoa.
Thanks, guys. Thank you, Al.
Striking
Joanna.
at both of these drow.
I'll imagine I'm kind of like on the railing at this point.
All right, nice.
I was gonna use it on you, Donovan, but I was like, I'll save it. But then that might as well.
I suck. It's always always better to use it on Joanna or yourself or Bix.
And this guy gets an advantage on his attacks on you, Donovan. Oh,
Wait, it's Rhea's turn.
Oh, I'm
Yeah.
sorry, Miss Raya.
No, it's all good.
No, it's not. He killed me. It wouldn't kill me, but
I missed Raya. Go ahead, Raya.
That attack doesn't count now.
All right.
Rhea saved me twice.
Wait, did that kill you really?
No. Just being dramatic.
So I'm gonna cast
Nice.
Prayer of Healing
Could be.
on myself, Joanna, Donovan. I think everyone else is full health.
Yeah,
I can't
Bix-
see Bix's health.
Bix is full health.
Okay. Then yeah, just heal up us three. So I close my eyes and say a prayer, and immediately us three just feel much more life, feel more energy, and we get plus 12 health.
Wow! Holy shit! Damn, that's awesome. That brings me right up to full. Man, I'm glad I hang out with you guys.
Is that all your actions for this turn?
Yeah. I'm done.
Okay, now you can try and kill me, DM.
Okay.
Okay.
There, let's try the punching attack first. Pat! Oh, cool. Wait, I have a... Kapow!
As Donovan's getting back up,
Ow!
knocking him back into the room. How many points of damage does that do?
Oh, D4. Hold on. 1. And then he
Tries to stab me
tries to stab you.
with his poison sword. Fucker.
Oh, you son of a bitch.
Ah! That's Tamura's luck right there.
That's good. But then he also runs. And you see he motions to the guy at the door. And let's see.
Wait, which guy was this? Was this guy, right? That was attacking right here?
Yeah.
Okay.
And he moves after his attack.
Can Bix get an opportunity attack on him or no?
Yes. And this guy is his turn. He runs up the stairs. And crashes through this window. Over here. That's what those guys do with their... And Rhea and Joanna, you both get out opportunity attacks on this guy that ran that way. And Bix gets opportunity attacks on the guy that ran out the front. So take your attacks. You can do it all at once.
Go ahead, ladies. Ladies first.
You said the guy behind us and in front of us?
Yeah, look, one guy ran up the stairs and smashed through the window. And as he was running
Would
away...
I be able to use War Priest, which gives me a second attack on this attack that he's running away on?
Yeah, throw it into the chat. What are the circumstances? God delivers bolts of inspiration while you're engaged. When you use the attack, you can make a... Of course. Why would you... Equal to your wisdom modifier. You regain all expended using when you're...
Which is 4. I think I've only used it like once or twice before.
Okay.
So are you guys both? You're both gonna attack this guy that's running for the window. Really, he's running for the window. You guys just get your attacks on him. He turns and takes like a couple steps, and you.
When you use an attack action, and that's what you're doing.
Yeah.
So yes, you can do it.
I think they were just confused because he's like through the window already, but he actually is turning and running. So
That's right. You could take him down, in which case he made it to the window and crashed through. But take those attacks. Do not delay. Everyone, take your attacks. Just start rolling dice.
good, Rhea, Joanna. Got Bix ready.
Flutterfoot. I'm gonna pull up Flutterfoot.
I'm just gonna stay in
Ooh.
place where I'm at and use my crossbow.
20 will probably hit.
20 hits. Oh, nice. He starts running. You whip up your crossbow. Is that the deal? That's sweet.
Twang.
Yeah, I imagine that as he's running, I kind of like only have to take a couple steps forward where I can glimpse where he's getting around the corner, and crossbow gets him just as he's turning the corner.
And how much damage do you do to him?
I guess the 12 doesn't hit, but the 20 does.
20 hits. Yup.
So that's 10 from that little crossbow.
Minus 10. Got it. And oh, okay. So Ray, it's your attack 2 on that guy before he falls through this window. And
So, Ray, you get a second attack, right? You only made one, right?
No, I did both. I did one,
okay,
then War
18.
Priest,
I
and
see
then
it. Got it.
yeah.
Oh, and so 12 damage from that, right?
If they both hit, yeah.
Oh, 18 and no, the 13 didn't. Wait, that's not 18. What was your other attack? I only see
Yeah, the 18 and 13.
13 does not hit. So it was 7 damage. Got it. Right?
Now, Bix.
Yeah.
All right, got it. Yeah, Bix.
Bix hears him running up behind him. He swings low with his maul backwards first with the first attack. And that should be a 10. I don't know why that came up as... Oh, I had it on advantage. So first one's a 10. That misses. And the guy gets past him and he swings one more time.
20 hits.
20. 16 points of damage in the back of the head.
Minus 16. And you see him making a beeline for... Actually, he would have went this way, I suppose. He's probably careening over the table, actually. And Flutterfoot looks like he just sinks into the corner and just tries to, like, stay out of the way. And Bix went.
No,
Yeah.
that was his opportunity attack, right?
Oh, okay. Yep. Good call.
So can he attack this guy?
Yes.
Enraged. You're not getting away.
Yeah, Bix is already warmed up.
He runs forward and takes a first swipe at him, smashing through one of the rungs of the staircase.
That's a 20 on his ass.
Smack.
Go ahead.
First
hit that.
shot across his chin for 15 points of damage. Second shot, if this blood splatters on the wall from that drow. The second shot is a 21
Hits.
for 10 points of damage.
And he still makes his way, but definitely bloodied and injured. Oh, wait. I took it off the wrong fucking guy. He's up here. Minus 10. And then it's this guy's turn, and he does the same. 15 feet. 15 feet. And they run. And these Xanathar gang members are trudging up the stairs behind you, carrying kegs of smoke powder, and they start to move out. As soon as This doorway clears of that individual. The gazer's just hanging in the air. But as soon as that doorway clears, a couple of these gang members start moving out around Donovan, who's still laying on the ground.
I'll get up. I'll grab one of them by the sleeve. Wait a second. We're supposed to be in a safe house. Is this the safe house?
No, it's not the safe house.
Well, where is it?
I don't know. I got a job to do. And Flutterfoot chimes in and says, Donovan, I know where the safe house is.
All right. Lead the way.
All right. This coast is clear. And he starts like looking around the Black Viper, who is just like exhausted. And she was just basically staying in the corner here, just like Flutterfoot was doing, trying to stay out of the way.
I'm going to go over and help her.
No shape for combat. She's been held in the Xanathar's lair for days, as far as you know. So,
I'm going to go help her.
Yeah, and he looks at her as he walks by like, oh, she's in bad shape. And Flutterfoot walks, and he can walk. He's so small, he can walk amidst these other people as they start moving their way up these stairs and out this door. And you guys are standing there, victorious in your combat, as these guys, gang members, move outside.
Are they dwarves?
No.
Oh, okay. Bix is going to go in to see what's holding Donovan up, and then offer to help. Hey, let me give you a hand with her. No.
Yeah.
No, I'll help. Bix, you need to get to Mert. You're the only one that can move around the city. I'm going to whisper this so that the Flutterfoot and the Gazer are hopefully preoccupied with all the action out there. Let them know what the Xanathar's thugs have planned. That's more important.
All right, now do Bix's voice.
Done and done.
They're both in hushed tones and like with a hoarse voice, similar voices.
Bix will mix right out, will go out with these guys and kind of mix in with the thugs. And then Donovan will help her out with Rhea. I'll look at Rhea like... I'm assuming Rhea kind of heard the whispered tones because she came in.
Yeah, I came in to help, and I think, I'm saying we need to find that safe house. We need a rest for one, and then, get some more spell slots back. But we're just exhausted.
Let's do that.
We need to get out of here.
All right. So you guys hit the streets, right? Out the front door. You see everyone. Bix just left with he just like single filed or double filed out the front door with these thugs, and they're gone. No sign of the drow. You do see this individual as you head for the door.
This guy. Sorry about the mess.
And he's smoking a pipe that's giving off purple smoke. It's billowing all about the room. You notice when you go outside, you smell smoke, and not the normal like campfire or local oven smoke. It smells like something's burning.
Fuck, they've already started. Bix is gonna hot foot it, dude. As soon as he breaks free of the front of the place, he's gonna start running.
All right, so yeah, Bix heads out, and Flutterfoot says, "Follow me." Do you follow Flutterfoot?
Yep, helping Esvel.
If everyone's trying to like be stealthy and go unnoticed, roll stealth checks just in case. The odd chance someone rolls a natural one.
Follow my lead. Can I say that and use my stealth to maybe give advantage?
Sure.
Yeah, follow my lead, everybody.
If you roll 2 natural ones, then we definitely have to paint something in there.
Are you taking us out the back door?
No, we're going right out the
Flutterfoot?
front. Oh, I think we were going out the front. Maybe I'm wrong.
Flutterfoot now is going that way.
Oh, which way? Out the back?
Yeah. No, out the front door.
Oh, yeah, okay.
He points to the front door. I'm
You
not
guys,
looking.
you guys get advantage because I think is a 17 good enough, dude?
17's great.
So I'll stay right with Esfel. I'll stay right behind him.
Let me look at all your rolls.
Yeah, I get a 7 because I have heavy armor. Automatic disadvantage.
But then it would even it out because you got advantage from following me. So you should probably just roll a straight roll.
It's all good. These are good rolls. I was looking for natural.
It doesn't
ones.
give me the option.
Something critical where you guys get made or a random encounter holds you guys up. Nothing. You guys follow Flutterfoot. You guys stick close to buildings, so you're like in shadows as much as you, so you don't get like actually identified by anyone. And you guys eventually make your way. Hard to actually even pay attention to what street you're going down at. You're kind of exhausted, and takes you to Candle Lane, and ultimately you go in a back door and down to what looks like a basement, and it looks like this. Did I put your tokens on here? I certainly didn't.
It looks dark.
So let me gather your tokens. Doom, boom, Bix.
No, Bix isn't there.
Bix isn't there. So 1, 2, 3. It's just the three of you.
Yep.
Is that it?
Yep.
Oh, and Flutterfoot.
And the Gazer.
Oh, and the Gazer. Yeah, Gazer's real weird to hang around. And it's dark because I have the lighting set on this thing, I guess.
Oh. Looks like a fucking dungeon.
He's like, well, I didn't say it would be comfortable, but it'll be safe.
Yeah, it's all I'm worried about right now.
I just hope no one's dead down here. And Flutterfoot leads you into this area where it looks like there are cells or pens. Make yourself comfortable.
Is Esfel? She's with us, right? I still have her by the arm.
Oh, yeah. I didn't place her on here. Maybe I should go, she says.
You won. You're pretty banged up. I wouldn't be wandering. It was nighttime when we left.
I didn't leave the Xanathar lair to recover in a place like this. I gotta get home. And you know, dude, she's from like noble. She's from nobility. Like there's a big house waiting for her, a big comfy house, and she's not wanted by the law. Well, that the law is apparent.
Donovan's gonna grab her by the arm. Wait.
What?
I'm gonna lean in, like wrap one arm around her waist, and then lean in.
Get off of me, you cad!
No, I'm gonna like pull her up close and whisper in her ear. Listen, you have to get word to Bix where we are. And then I'll kiss her on the cheek. She can push me away now if she wants. Just so Bix knows where we're at.
All right.
Romantic.
Well, she asked, like, where?
I did feel her up. He took off. Oh, she was there. No, she was there when I was talking to Bix. It was just her and Rhea that were in the room when I said that to Bix.
I don't know if he actually shared with her.
Oh, well, I just whispered. He's got to get word to Bix. He went to meet with Mert where we are. And then I'll let go of her.
She's like, I'm going home.
You're welcome.
Thank you, truly, thank you all, she says, but I can't stay down here.
Be safe.
And she takes her leave.
All right, let's get comfortable.
Yeah, I come down the stairs to join Donovan and follow along.
I want to get a quick scope out of this room here. Are these are cells, right?
Yeah, they are.
Is there a key ring hanging on a wall? Oh wait, what's this over here?
Everything looks ajar. It's a door.
I'm gonna take a look in there just to see what I can see. I want to just get the lay of the whole room in case something happens while we're down here.
That door's locked. These cells seem to be open, like ajar.
What's this over here?
A pipe,
How big?
like a 10-inch pipe, 12-inch pipe.
I'll motion at Flutterfoot. What's behind this door?
I don't know.
Are the others going to come down? The Gazer and Joanna?
The gazer's down there. He just didn't. I didn't move him.
Can I try and pick this lock?
He follows you everywhere, wherever you go. But he does. It's funny. You don't always see the gazer. Yeah, you can try to pick the lock.
Flutterfoot, you should go through the pipe, see what's at the other end.
24.
I'm not sleeping down here unless I know who else might be rooming with us.
Huh. For some reason, I can't click on the... There it goes. And click, the door opens up.
What the? This looks like Aldis's room.
You see a bookshelf, you see a desk.
Fuck is this?
It looks like blood. It's dark in that corner, though.
I'm gonna light my lantern just so I can see clearly around the room, and then I'll just do a cursory search of it. I'm gonna know if there's anything else in here. I'll ask Ray and Joanna to help. Hey, you guys want to come in here and help me take a look around?
Yeah, I kind of start looking through the books on the shelf.
Flutterfoot's like, what do you expect? It's a Xanathar gang hideout.
Yeah, well, like I said, I want to know what I'm dealing with down here. Don't want any surprises while I'm putting my head on my pillow.
I swear Xanathar was going to kill me the next time he saw me. I'm never going back there.
And I roll investigation to see if I find any books on the shelf that might mean or lead to anything.
They are, like, some of them relating to surgical procedures and stuff like that. Like, how to sever a limb without losing a whole lot of blood. You see a bunch of information like that.
The fuck?
This looks like, based on your investigation, this looks like a ledger that is cataloging someone's, like, experiments or removed. You see removed leg,
What's this?
an oven.
All right, I say we shack up in here. I'll let you girls fight over the couch.
I'd rather, yeah, I feel comfortable knowing, like, staying where the weapons are,
Yeah.
just so we have an eye on them.
Table full of scalpels and shit over here. There's like surgical tools.
Yeah.
You guys, anybody got
All
any
right.
problem with staying here?
No, I mean, if Flutterfoot thinks it's okay, I think we don't have much of a choice.
I don't care what you do.
Well, come on in, Flutterfoot. Make yourself comfortable. Bring your pal
Eh.
in too.
I don't know. This looks comfy over here. He pushes this gate over and moves over into this big, looks like a big lump of hay. Like instead of a bed,
All right.
they would lay hay down for someone to lay on.
All right, you got first watch, Flutterfoot. Don't fall asleep.
Someone changed this water not too long ago. Points at the water. This is pretty good accommodations as far as I'm concerned.
Knock on the door before you come through. You might not like what you get if you don't.
Oh, you're gonna close the door. Fine.
All right, I'll let Joanna have the couch. I'm gonna throw my bag down on the floor over here.
All right, so work out mechanically if you plan to do your short and long resting.
Let's try and do a long rest.
I don't
Yeah,
think
if
I don't
able.
think hit points is actually a problem. You guys
No, it's spell slots.
Yeah,
spell slot, so
exactly.
it's a sleep you need, a long rest.
And Joanna
Yeah.
was exhausted. Remember she was in the first stages of exhaustion.
Yes, so that should I think it undoes it. We'll
What?
say it does. I think maybe you roll another Constitution check. Joanna, roll a Constitution check. And actually, now that you think about it, Flutterfoot might not be all that wrong, Joanna. You notice he's like comfy on the hay, and there's no hay in here. You're talking like tiled basement floor is what you're looking at. And now
Flutterfoot must be crazy if he thinks I'm going to sleep in a cell.
Hey, Joanna, the couch is yours if you want it.
I'll try and get comfortable on the couch and maybe realize I'm not as comfy as I'd like to be.
that's
And I'll
fine.
just like crouch down, sit on the floor by the door. I'd feel more secure being right by the entrance.
Okay. Whew. Donovan will jump on the couch. Throw the book on the floor.
Yeah, that's fine. I prefer having my eye to the door instead. Back to the wall, eye to the door. So I can see who comes in, who goes out.
So we got to do 6 hours. So I'll take. You have to do at least 6 hours and then 2 hours of no activity to be considered a full rest, I believe. So I think both of you guys should do the. Actually, I think we can all do a full rest in 8 hours. You're just gonna have to take. You all right? You guys all right with taking watches though? So one of us is awake.
Yeah.
I'll take the first watch.
All right.
Yeah.
If necessary, I'll take 2 watches. So, but I'm all right with Flutterfoot taking a watch. It's his job to watch out.
Oh, yeah, most definitely.
Good. Then we get 6 hours each and 2 hours to just lay around. So Joanne, I'll take first watch. I'll take.
You think
second.
you hear Flutterfoot snoring? He's snoring so loudly. You think you hear him snoring through the door already?
I'll tell Ray. Since you'll be the last watch. We'll make if you want to wake up. Actually, I'll wake up Flutterfoot after my watch, and then. So it'll be 2 hours. We got four people doing 2-hour watches. So Joanna's first. I'll go second. I'll wake up Flutterfoot after mine, and then we'll let our spellcaster get straight sleep. So, okay.
Sounds good.
Oh, Aldous.
Ooh, whoops.
Yes.
And you continue to have what seems like a surreal experience in the Xanathar there as they lead you to what Neilor described to you telepathically. The resting place of some of the Xanathar's elders. You're right. And he's talking in his natural tongue to the Xanathar that you don't understand, and at the same time, so you hear that, and in your head you hear his. So in this room, Aldous, suspended in floor-to-ceiling crystal cylinders, are 4 dead beholders. It looks like preserved in some type of fluid, and what appears to you to be magical lights illuminating the cylinders from within. And as you look around the room, you see 9 shallow alcoves with murals of beholders painted on the walls. And you see standing in each alcove is something, an urn or a little pedestal or something. Oh, and as you make it out, you get a better look. It's an urn on top of a pedestal. Okay. On the western wall seems to be some type of carving displaying a beholder. and flanked by 2 other statues. You can't quite make out from here. And you feel like a weight behind you, and it's this, and you see kind of like a yellowish light you're bathed in, and out of your peripheral vision, you notice it's coming from that central eye stalk that the beholder has. Since he's befriended you, it seems he's had this this light. You've been bathed in this yellowish light the entire time.
Okay.
And you hear the Xanathar making groaning, those alien groaning noises. And yeah, go ahead.
I'll walk up closer to this tank, I guess. It's like a tank, you said?
Yes.
And I'll turn to Neilor and communicating with him telepathically. I'll ask, are they alive?
No, they are not alive.
Why do you preserve them?
I do not know the will of the Xanathar. I assume it has something to do with his pride. And you sense that Neilor is just choosing his words carefully. He will spend a great amount of time here admiring them. He takes great care to preserve them. And when you walk up, you do get a better look at those alcoves. It looks like 9 shallow alcoves have murals of beholders, and standing in each alcove is a beholder-shaped copper urn atop a green marble pedestal. The lid of each urn is molded with 10 eye stalks. And you also get a better look at what are statues on the either side on the western wall, and they look like hooded wizards.
Okay.
And you notice beneath each wizard's cowl, one glaring eye is visible. Big eyeball theme to our game.
Yeah. Like, obviously I'm like seeing like sort of a reflection of myself, and so I'll inquire as well about it as I walk further west here. I'll ask Neilor about these figures. Who do these represent?
They are family members of the beholder.
Family members. And I'll say, like, forgive me, but I don't know much about the familiar relations of beholders. They have families?
They do have families, apparently. And he motions over to the Xanathar, and you see it looks like from this, it's comical almost. This one big eye looks like it's actually even watering up, and you see the Xanathar gazing somberly at the tombs, and Neil does refer to them as tombs. Aldous, they are tombs of past Xanathars. Of course, the current Xanathar considers himself the greatest of all.
Of course. I'll
As
make
do
sure
you.
to really butter them up.
And you could swear you even hear a bit of like a whimper from the Xanathar. And Neilor says he imparts to you that this is not the usual way he entertains guests. Aldous, you are special to us indeed. The fact that the Xanathar has led you here and sharing a moment with you like this is quite impressive to me. Well done, Aldous.
I'm humbled by your welcome. Thank you. And I'll, address both of them, looking at them.
The grace is all the will of the Xanathar. Neilor bows his head when he says that.
I'm guessing sort of at this point, I'd ask them, just if I could make one final request. Is there a place that I could rest before I meet up with the rest of my party?
Oh, certainly. I will show you to a chamber. And you hear he says something to the Xanathar, and the Xanathar looks over, and that water that was welling up under his one gigantic, big central eye finally does reach the max of its viscosity, and it pools off of the side of the Xanathar and strikes the floor in a splash. Looks like the Xanathar has shed a tear.
Oh, poor guy.
I will show you to a chamber.
Thank you.
Oh, thank you, Aldous.
No, thank you.
Oh, thank you.
Oh, we could do this all night.
We could do it all night, yes, Aldous.
Oh, God.
What the
I didn't mean it like that, but...
Oh, I did. All right, wait. Might as well stop here. So, Rhea, you have a chance to relax for a minute, and you notice every time you blink your eyes, you either see this image or you see a circular stone room with clutter in it. It's almost like an ambiguous image. And it happens almost every time you close your eyes. It's kind of almost maddening in a way.
The room isn't familiar to me in any way, or I don't know what the clutter is necessarily.
Your innate wisdom is telling you that this you think it's the inside of Kolot Tower. So many things have pointed. It's almost like you're destined to go there. You think it occurs to you it's Kolot Towers.
Yeah, I mean the round shape definitely that makes me, that's my first guess. And we've been meaning to go there, so yeah, that all makes sense.
Here, it looks like this. I can show you that.
I definitely feel like there's more there than just Harlow.
I was going to get rid of these tokens, but no, it's not letting me. Not letting me. Oh, I have a lot of information on here. But anyway, you don't see all that information. I'm not going to remove it all. You get the idea. That's the room you see. And you are drifting in and out of sleep, trying to get rest, Rhea. And you hear Flutterfoot snoring even through the door. Guy snores really loud.
And as I wake up, I kind of look around and check if the rest of the party, or I guess Donovan and Joanna, are awake.
I imagine if you make any bit of noise, I don't know. Actually, you guys can dictate that. How well do you sleep under these circumstances? I mean, you're exhausted. Joanna would probably have a hard time staying awake. So yeah, I would imagine, but I don't want to assume the behavior.
Yeah, I took the first I took the first watch as well, so I'm really tired. So I imagine I'm pretty like conked out by the door.
Yeah, if it's second watch, Donovan's awake.
And you calculated that if you all got a full night's rest, 6 hours plus 8.
No, 6 hours plus 2 resting.
I mean, 6 hours plus 2, right? Yeah. That would place you like just pre-dawn.
Perfect. That's excellent. As long as everything else works out, that'd be great.
Well, as Donovan and I are, awake and starting to talk, I let him know about the dreams that I was having, and I kind of feel like Harlow's in danger. I think we really need to go. Like, obviously, she's been missing, and we think she's at Colette Towers, but I kind of have a strong feeling there's more to it now, and we really need to get there. We really need to help her as soon as we can.
Makes you say that. Is the stone still speaking to you?
Yeah, I think that's kind of what's giving me this feeling. I think we need to go.
I heard you murmuring in your sleep over there. Is it giving you visions still?
Yeah, it's been getting worse and worse, given I seem a little more familiar with what I'm seeing, but it's just happening more frequently, and I can't control it.
The eye's taking you to the last piece. You've putting the 2 stones in has probably awakened it, I would guess.
Definitely. I think we need to go as soon as we can.
Well, hopefully if Aldous and Bix arrive after we've had our rest, I mean, you should still get some more sleep. You're not due up for your watch for a bit, so if you can, unless you want to take the next watch and then sleep at the end.
Right, yeah. When you awake, you are strangely aware of the existence of a race of tawny-haired bipeds known as fuzzies that live in the high forest.
And I tell Donovan, I also had this weird vision or dream about these creatures that live in the forest. Fuzzies, I think they were. I don't know what they mean,
Fuzzies.
But
halflings, you mean? Fuzzy feet, that kind of thing?
I don't know. Just maybe ask around.
You've never heard of a species of creature called fuzzies, but you believe it. I mean, you live in Faerun. Certainly stranger things. But Ray, you're a knowledgeable person, and you've never heard of like, you're worldly and read based on your studies, your clergy. And you've never heard of this before, but you are suddenly aware of it when you wake up, and you're certain it's information being afforded to you by the stone.
And also, there's that thing. You're still seeing the thing with the 3 eyes and the tentacles?
Yes, yeah, almost every time I close my eyes.
You know what that thing is called?
Aboleth, I believe.
Yes, you know that.
I don't mean to pry. I just should I stumble upon anything, not in your presence, I want to be able to attach it, if it's important, attach importance to it. So appreciate your sharing, Rhea. And rest assured that I aim to at least try to see through regaining the final stone and hopefully granting your chance to be one with your deity.
Of course, I trust the party with my life. There's nothing I wouldn't keep from you all. The more you know, the more you can help me, the more I can help you.
Right. The stone tells you in no uncertain terms, but not in words, that it is that creature, the aboleth.
Okay.
That
I
thing
think,
it's communicating with you now, man. That thing is aware.
yeah, when I have a chance, I need to try to do a little research and learn more about it.
My hope is that once we put this thing together, you can use it to not only perhaps save those children, but perhaps save all of us.
Dunk, 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 dunk. You hear banging on the door. Hey, you guys up yet? How long do you guys sleep?
Longer. Another couple of hours. Keep watch. It's your turn. I'll just say through the door. Try and stay awake.
Okay. I want to get something to eat.
I'll tell you what. I'm gonna go out doing for the rest of my watch, and you got a few more hours to sleep, Rhea. Try and here, take the couch. I'll climb off the couch.
Okay.
I'm gonna go out and entertain Clutterfoot, and I'll let Rhea get a few more hours sleep so that she has all her spells. I'll quietly step past Joanna, and I'll go out with Flutterfoot.
All right, you do that.
And I'll, for the remainder of my watch, I'm going to ask him questions about himself. So how did you come to be in the Xanathar? No riddles, first of all. I'll set the groundwork. We're just having a conversation. If you're going to be traveling with us, I want to get to know you, and I'm assuming you'd like to get to know us. So, heard what you said, too, about not going, that this was better than anything in the Xanathar. You should see the place where I stay. Hell, if this ends well, maybe I could make some room for you. Can you cook? I'll make small talk with him for the rest of the night. For the rest of my watch, at least. Waiting for Bix, too. Hopeful that Esfel fucking gave us a little favor and sought Bix out.
All right. Well, you pass the time. Anything you want to accomplish during this time, say it now. Otherwise,
Rest and clean my weapons. Ready myself for Colette.
you do it.
And get to know Flutterfoot a little bit.
What do you want to know, man? You know, I've been working for the Xanathar Guild. They own me. Not anymore, though. I'm done with that. That's crazy. I'm gonna spend some time in the city. I like it up here. Look at this. Look at this place. This is like a palace in here. All this hay, fresh water. I bet they even sweep this place once in a while. Not bad. And he kicks back. So how long are you guys gonna chill out down here? Get something to eat.
One night. And I'll tell him stories about Lift Your Spirits and Troll Skull and the possibility of a place for him to stay should this deal work out.
Oh, that sounds nice. Sweet, man, sweet.
All the while looking over my shoulder, waiting for
I could really work on my riddle game. If you give me accommodations like that, some time to think, sometimes to get someone to write stuff down for me. Can't read and write.
I can help you with that.
Oh, really? Man, you are handy.
Yeah.
Wow, let me know whatever you need, Donovan.
Oh, I will.
Here, I'll roll a... where's Flutterfoot? I'll roll his charisma. I'll give him advantage. Average stuff. he seems like strangely impressed with these accommodations. Although you must admit, it's probably better to be here than in the Xanathar there. That was just had a very, very dangerous feel to it down there.
All right. Well,
So yeah,
we'll wait
tell
out
me
the
more
rest of the
about you,
night.
Donovan.
That's. I will. I'll
Yeah.
make small talk.
You had a history with Esvel, huh?
Mm.
You and the Xanathar have more in common now.
Oh. I'll make small talk. I'm not going to reveal too much other than talk about Troll Skull. I'm not going to bring up the other members of the party. I will talk about Esvel, but
God, Aldous is an evil motherfucker, huh? Jeez. Fucked his eyeball out, stuck another one in,
shit.
gives him strange evil powers. That's what I saw. I don't know. I just calls them as I sees them.
Yeah, I'll try and let him talk more than me. I'll lead him in anything, but otherwise, we're just gonna pass the time and hope that Aldous and/or Bix shows up soon. Really?
Hey, what do you think about What do you think about me and the tall one? You think I got a shot?
Oh yeah, she's real approachable. Flowers. I'll tell you, if I've learned anything, flowers and jewelry. It's the way to a woman. Start with that, and maybe take a bath.
I'm just kidding, man. You know.
I am too. You don't have a chance with her.
Gotta laugh to keep from crying. You know what I mean?
You have absolutely no chance with her. She'll cut
you don't have any problem with the dames yourself. I can tell you're a handsome human. You gotta probably punching them away from you.
Well, yeah. There's some truth to that. Yeah.
Oh yeah. Well, hey, man. Look at this stuff I kept from the lair. And he opens his sack and drops out a couple of things. Yeah, we were going to put these on that statue, but I pilfered them.
Now I'm interested.
Because I'm awesome. Here, check this out. And he throws it out, yeah. Looks like a thong.
Yeah, it's Esvel's.
It looks you like write it and you're like, oh, what the heck is this? Looks like an eye patch, actually.
That drow had an eye patch.
And he goes ping, and you hear the ping sound, and you see like a coin, like he flipped you a coin.
I'll catch it.
And it's coming at you. Here, I'll roll his dexterity check for that. Skills. It's like a piece of metal that makes metallic noise as it spins through the air towards you.
Oh, I'll grab it.
Yeah.
Use my sleight of hand.
It's easy for you. You grab it out of the air, and it's a ring.
I'll check it out. This came from the
He's
drow.
like, yeah.
The one-eyed drow. This was his.
Oh, I don't know anything about a one-eyed drow. I didn't see the guy before they turned him into a statue. Anyway, apparently this stuff belonged to him. And he's like, figured I'd hook you up. You talking big? You got nice accommodations? You're going to put me up? I'll tell you scratch my back, I'll scratch yours, Donovan. I like this. I think this is going to work out.
I might be able to just upgrade you. I'll tuck the ring in my pocket for now, and fold up the eye patch, because I do remember that drow did have an eye patch, right? The one that they turned to well, I didn't see him turn to stone, but the one that gave us the dusted disappearance. Jarlaxle.
Yeah.
Is this the patch he was wearing?
Yes.
Huh. I'll tuck them both in, and I'll hand him my water skin. The rest of that's yours if you're thirsty. Here's some jerky as well, in case your stomach's empty.
been drinking out of that bowl all night.
Yeah, you
but
might not want to drink out of that bowl.
That's fine.
Yeah.
They changed this like at least 48 hours ago. Butterfoot Tip Wiggle. Yeah. It's my man. Oh, I do have a party picture with. Hold on. Let me see if I can find it here. Party picture. Where's the party picture? No so much luck. Oh, party portrait. There it is.
Nice.
Might have to zoom out.
Look at that. Look at little Jarlaxle. Or not Jarlaxle, Flutterfoot.
Aldous isn't here though.
Oh, where's Aldous?
I don't know. That's scary though. That's like a scary little.
Yeah, like.
What?
Ooh.
Where's Aldous at? I'm sure you can add him later. He's on his way here.
You got to make a new one with a fucked up eye, dude.
Oh, I can do that. Yeah, I'll do that. That's why he's not there. I can make you one of those.
I feel like that might even warrant a new like body.
Yeah,
too.
like a whole new body. Yeah, I agree.
Yeah.
I think that would be.
Or like shambling.
Glow up.
Yeah. I'm gonna
Yeah,
do
it's
it.
like reverse glow up.
I'll take care of that for you, Aldous.
Okay.
So where is Aldous? I'm gonna keep looking over my shoulder, and I'll let. I'm gonna try and get Flutterfoot since he slept through the first couple of watches. I'm gonna ask him to take this as your first test. You stay awake for this watch. I'll leave my rations and my water skin with him, and let him take the last watch of the night. Or I'm sorry, second to last. Actually, Ray will take the last. Make sure you wake up Ray when it's her turn. Unless somebody shows up, in which case wake us all up. So, and I'll go in and wake up Ray when it's Ray's turn, and then we'll wait around for Aldous and Bix. Hopefully.
So all this is where Nihilor takes you.
Whoa.
Okay. He says you can spend as much time as you want here. The pond has restorative qualities. I wouldn't trust my babies to anything else. And he motions towards the creatures crawling on the floor.
They won't harm me.
I have instructed them not to bring you any harm.
I'll nod and thank him, and I'll like once I'm alone, or no, I'll ask him. I'm like, do I go in naked?
You go in any way you like, Aldous.
Okay, then I'll wait for Neolor to leave me, and then I'll have a nice bath time by myself, and then find a place to rest.
Pass out in the hot tub.
Just simply call me and I will return. Any of these creatures can fetch me.
Absolutely.
Take my leave. And he bows and backs out, floating over the floor all the while, and backs out and away and leaves you with your old token.
Yeah. And I'll once I know that I have my privacy, I'll undress and sort of just like
a luminous green brine. You see, it looks like 10-foot diameter, 2-foot deep.
Okay. I'll dip my toe in cautiously, to see is it hot? It looks like hot. What is this gonna feel like?
It feels like lukewarm water, not uncomfortable. It does radiate an aura of magic about it. Other than that, you don't know what to glean from it. It's definitely weird. You do see rusty manacles on the wall next to the pool.
Okay. I'll just like get in and like maybe spend a little bit of time there.
And you do. And until you call Nihilor, he leaves you to be.
Okay.
For the time being.
Now, like, can I rest here or?
Yeah, you can rest.
Okay. Yeah, so I just wanna.
I mean, it's weird, but you can. You've decided to. I mean, I certainly didn't suggest it. Neilor seems to be affording you the greatest comforts he can provide, and the fact that he's letting you sit amongst his beloved creatures, I don't know, that might be telling of something. He's definitely trusting you with his space.
Yeah. Yeah, so I'll maybe spend like 30 minutes in here sort of just like reflecting over the things that have happened, you know, like the new state that I find myself in. I'll maybe like feel the area like where my new eye has been transplanted. Yeah, and unless like I'm assuming like this isn't a place to sleep, right? This room. Like
You examine a little more closely. You see like a very immature version of these creatures in the pool. Like it almost looks like a human brain, actually. And you see it floating in the water in the green brine. Hey, give me 45 seconds. Chat amongst yourselves. I'll be right back.
Yeah.
So you're naked?
Yeah.
I'm naked.
Dude, you gotta embrace that. The thing might give you special abilities on top of your heal you magically.
Yeah, I'm like.
You trust these fucking intellect devourers, though?
Yeah, they did attack Raya.
I know.
Yeah.
That's why I specifically asked. I was like, I'm not gonna get like jumped by these things, am I?
Scary.
Yeah.
Scary.
So you're filling up your eyeball and your tail. Oh yeah, I love that.
This is my mug as a kid. This was my favorite mug.
Hades all by himself.
That's cool.
Yeah, I loved Hercules. It's one of my
Me
faves.
too. Same.
It's classic.
Yeah.
That was the first movie I ever saw in the theater.
You're kidding.
Oh, that's so cute.
Yeah.
Wow. Fuck, I'm old. I think I took my kids to see that movie.
Yeah.
Well, it could have been your first.
Yeah,
You
that's
just never
true.
Saw a movie.
I'm like, I don't even know when that came out. Like 1995.
Yeah, somewhere around there.
Yeah,
Oh, 90. Yeah.
It's a good one, though.
Is that before or after Mulan?
Before, way before.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Way before?
Yeah. Like at least 5 years, maybe pushing 10.
It says it came out a year before, but okay.
What? No. No.
Because I was gonna say, I think
Hercules then Mulan? No way.
Yeah.
Mulan was the first movie I remember going to see. I'm pretty sure I've been to one before that, but Mulan was.
Yeah, right. Like yeah.
because they like decorated the theater. I remember they like these like red flags and stuff, and I remember being like, "I'm in China,"
I guess you're right.
but really, I'm in I'm at the Oxford Rally Mall.
China, woo!
That's awesome. Yeah.
Anyway, sorry, getting off topic.
It's great. Off topic can be fun too.
So, Donovan, over this time that you're spending with him, what did you roll in your charisma check?
I didn't roll one. I can roll one though. Persuasion.
Roll a charisma check.
Persuasion.
Just do a straight charisma. You can do it with advantage.
Oh, like that. Like advantage. Natural 20.
So he shares some of the papers that he's got in his bag too. Other stuff he stole from the Xanathar Guild. He explains to you.
Fuck, you weren't loyal to that motherfucker at all, were you?
One of them is this note. Can you read it?
Yep, I'm reading it now. Yeah, Manchun's eyes are most certainly secured within Kolad Towers. Wait, I'll look at him again. You can't read?
I can't read. You can have this stuff. I just took it out of spite. I knew that guy was going to kill me.
You just earned yourself a free meal like none you've ever had, my friend. Who had this? Where'd the letter come from?
It was on that statue's belongings. I took this from got this from Amarago. He's one of the Xanathar's chief lieutenants. Maybe there's some good information in there for you.
There is. This is going to be really helpful. You're going to continue to help us regardless of how good I feed you, right?
Hey, man, you scratch my back, I'll scratch yours, like I said.
Yeah, like you said. I'm going to fold these up. And,
it looks like he's got more stuff in that bag, but he's willing to share his stuff with you.
Yeah, I won't press him. He's been forthcoming. This is actually useful. You know, I might have misjudged you, Flutterfoot. Quite frankly, when I first met you, I thought about shooting you through the head, but I'm glad I thought again about that thing. Perhaps we can be friends, actually, after all.
All right, well, the time passes, and you've been down here for what is approaching 8 hours.
Is Rhea praying when I go back into the room? I know Rhea had to pray at some point.
Yeah, I guess I woke up, and that was the first thing I did once I woke up. So I'm almost ready to, come out and just see what everyone else is up to. And I know my shift is coming up next, so I'm just prepping for that.
I'll wait quietly until I think until I see Rhea kind of stir from her prayers or meditation, and then I'll hand her the 2 letters. Is Joanna awake at this point, or is she still zonked out? I know she was exhausted.
I mean,
8 hours should have covered everyone's shift and stuff. So,
I mean, I'd imagine I'm still pretty tired, but I'm awake, and only tired because I'm waking up, not because I'm like exhausted anymore.
all right, roll a Constitution check, or did you do that before?
No, I haven't.
Okay, roll that. I'm not sure if you even need it. I have to look it up, but just for the heck of it, if you roll super low, then
no, long rest negates those effects.
does it
Yeah.
without a roll.
I mean, I got a
Yeah.
little over 10. I got 11. I feel like that's.
Yeah, I think the long
That
rest
feels
is.
right. Well, that would definitely be on the side of
I'll double
of
check, but I believe the long
favor
rest
of it.
completely erases the effects. So once I see that Ray is
Well,
kind of
we'll
finished
assume it
praying,
does unless we find out otherwise. So you feel refreshed, Joanna.
hey, seeing as both of you are awake, I could share this with you. I'll share those 2 pieces of paper. Flutterfoot took a few things off the drow. The one with the one eye that helped us out when we first arrived down inside of Xanathar's lair.
Yeah, Jolaxel.
Jolaxel. These 2 letters were in his possession, and they confirm what you already suspected, Ray. I'll share both of them with with my party members. I'll hand them to Ray and let her read them out loud if she wants to. I tend to believe Jarlaxle, because I don't think Jolaxle can, or not Jolaxle, Flutterfoot. Yeah, I don't think he can read. I think he's being honest about that, so he doesn't see the. He's confirmed some of the things we already knew, but yeah, the lighting's kind of messing it up. By the way,
Right.
you have to throw them up the way you did for me. If you guys didn't already read them, I know you may have read them.
Yeah, I did.
Yeah. So, they're pretty. Pretty.
That might have been a different one.
No, that's the one. This one's the one that was most interesting. So, Rhea, this confirms what you were saying. That about, and actually gives us some more information about Manchun.
I'll put them in your yeah, and you should have time to actually review this stuff. Included in your rest. Like you can do light reading and stuff
For 2
like
hours, yeah. For 2 hours
Right,
of
for
the
2
8 hours. Yeah. Really only gonna sleep for 6 hours.
So I'll read it just so everyone hears it out loud once. There are numerous factions in play, but I suspect the most significant of these, the Castellanters, Xanathar, that bloated bag of gas, the Manchunian Zentarum, the Growlhans, Lord Dagald, and the Open Lord. It seems that other players like the Black Viper are also involved or interested in involving themselves, and some attention should be paid to how they might be turned to good use. Of prime importance are the Galore Eyes. Xanathar's eye, I suspect, has been entrusted to Silgar's keeping. Manchun's eye is almost certainly secured within Kolat Towers. The Castellanter eye probably lies somewhere in their estate. Gaining control of an eye must be our top priority. Those who control a Galore artifact are the pivots on which the outcome of the grand game will turn.
The other letter was the one
Deep.
I was really interested in, though. The one
Oh,
about,
I'm sorry.
yeah, no. I was this one, yeah.
That one says, we have also learned that Manchun himself resides in an extra-dimensional citadel, accessible from a portal in some sort of upper level of the outer tower. The disposition of the final eye is uncertain to us at this time. The gnome Dalakar was an agent of Lord Neverember, seeking to reclaim Neverember's enigma, which you had by rights taken from our former Open Lord. The enigma is, in fact, the Stone of Galore. I have agents en route to Candlekeep to delve deeper into its secrets. The stone once belonged to the Abolithic sovereignty and was reputedly stolen from the vaults of the floating city of Hermfim by Mask, the Lord of Shadows. As a Zimphnin artifact, I don't even know what that word is, it is likely that the stone predates the creation of Toril itself, granting it, within the circles of mysticism, a position of primacy. Its true powers, and thus the reason why Neverember sought to blind it, are unclear to us. But from the position of primacy, it would be capable of the feats impossible to duplicate even by Mystra herself in this age.
Damn. This is a super...
Powerful.
Yes. This is a legendary artifact, a relic of unsurpassed power. So can you make?
So Flutterfoot has provided some pretty insightful, manuscripts here.
Seriously, we're about to write him off.
I was about to kill him. I was going to kill him in his sleep. Glad I didn't. I thought about it. I'm buying his story a little bit. I want to give it a little.
He
more
looks at the
time.
group of you like gathered around the papers. He's like, they're valuable papers, huh? What are they worth to you, man?
Free room and board at Troll Skull Manor. All you can eat. And I'm talking about.
Shake on it. He offers you his hand.
I'll take it for the first.
We'll use our previous charisma rolls. They were both average. So.
Hey, Flutterfoot, have you continued to prove yourself loyal to the rest of us as my other companions have? There's a place for you in Blackswell's Union. Of course, Aldous has the final say, but if my companions here and Bix don't have an issue, I'd be willing to bring you on board.
Aldous, that guy?
Yeah, that guy. He was here before you, and you betray us, and I...
Freaky. I want to be nowhere near that guy.
Well, he's got a say. So stay on his good side.
I'm not getting on his bad side, I'll tell you that. Make my top priority.
Wise. Nobody. I'm gonna creep out to that door and take a look outside and check the time again. Is it it has daybreak hasn't broken yet? It's like
no, but 8 hours has passed.
Fuck. I'll tell the others, hey, I sent Esfel to try and retrieve Bix, but he hasn't come back yet. So it isn't necessarily something bad, but he may have been set aside, or Esfel might not have fulfilled her task. And well, Aldous said he was going to meet us here. I can only assume that the Xanathar would share where we were with him. How long do we wait? How long do I figure before daybreak?
Half an hour.
Clock's ticking. When do you want to make for Kolat?
I think we should go. I mean, we could leave now before the sun even rises.
Just the four of us?
I don't know. I mean, we have to at least go back to try to find Bix. I know Aldous will probably find us, but
Aldous, we'll assume the same amount of time has elapsed for you as well.
Yeah.
So you rest, unless you're looking to interrupt your rest.
No, I mean, I think it's going to be pretty uneventful. I just want to find a place to rest. And I think in my mind, I'm thinking that I'll meet them up at this hideout that they were talking about, but that the reality of that may be different.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But yeah.
All right. The same amount of time has passed for all of you. 8 hours. So you get the benefits of being rested.
Add your hit points in, kids, and you get your spells back. And
what are you going to do?
Let's get
Bix hasn't returned. Esfel hasn't returned.
I didn't think she would, but I want to give out I'm going to guess from where we're at. I know, what ward are we in? How far are we from Kolat?
You are in the, you're not sure. Castle Ward, this could be High Dock Ward. I think you're about 15 minutes from Kolat Towers.
Let's give Aldous 5 more minutes if he doesn't show up. I'm going to rip a page out of this ledger and write a note to Aldous. I see there's a quill there too. If he doesn't show up in the next few minutes, I'll leave it pinned to the door, and hopefully he's not far behind us.
And then we should find Bix, I would say. Or try to, at least.
Do you want to do that first? I don't know where
Yeah.
he might not have made it, but he was.
It's worth a shot.
It is. All right, then fuck it. We leave now. Let's go find him. I'm gonna scribble a note, and I'll just write Aldous Colat, and then I'll just sign a D at the bottom of it. I'll take one of these scalpels and pin it to the door of this room on the outside. And collect our things. Look at Flutterfoot and this awkward gazer that continues to float around the room. Does this fucking thing ever sleep?
Not that you're aware. And Flutterfoot's like, let's go. I'm starving. Let's get something to
I
eat.
gave you all my rations. Did you eat all that jerky already? All right.
And you guys make your way out of this basement.
Yeah, we're gonna head out. Let's go look for before the break of dawn. We're gonna look for Bix first, I guess. I don't know though, man. He might not have made it to Mertz. We may just want to make for Colat and hope that one of or both of the two of them see this note.
Fair enough. As long as we leave the note and they can both see it, then hopefully they can meet up.
And Joanna, you've got a vote in this as well. Colat.
Well, you guys got a lot to do. Why don't I stay behind? I'll leave your note. You're expecting your friend.
Two of them.
I'll
Bix.
stay behind.
Weren't you ordered to come with us?
Well, I'm going to meet back. Your friends are coming here, right?
Yeah, one or both. All right, fair enough. You're earning my trust here, Flutterfoot.
All right. So Flutterfoot offers to stay behind, wait for your friends to all show up here. And you guys are going to head out to Colat Towers?
We can get there. We can get there before daybreak if Rhea and Joanna agree to it.
Roll another set of stealth checks.
Yeah.
All right, I'll lead the way if it gives them advantage. Oh, shit. I rolled with advantage. I should have. Let me re-roll that. 15.
And since I have heavy armor, it automatically does disadvantage. Should I just roll Dex instead?
Sure.
Yeah, if he gets advantage from me, then it should just be a straight roll.
It doesn't let you change it. Like it doesn't ask you.
Yeah, he's already. It's
No,
entered. It's
not for
entered.
stealth.
Yeah, it's entered as the.
No,
Yeah,
you
it just
gotta
does it
have
by default.
disadvantage.
Well, I'm trying to help her out, her and Joanna. I'm gonna, using my knowledge of Waterdeep, I'm gonna try and maneuver us through back alleys, avoiding major thoroughfares where I know the guards tend to reside, and encourage them to use the cloaks that I got them at the beginning of this to cover their faces. We're less likely to be we're less likely to be recognized as only 3, because usually there's 5 in the Union that are marching around together. So hopefully nobody puts that together. But
All right. After stealthing through the city towards Colat Towers, you do happen upon it. And you see there is a bit of a to-do.
fuck. What the fuck?
And not all the appropriate tokens have been placed on this, because I don't suspect we'll look at it from this perspective for long. But it seems that currently there is some kind of city watch event going on here. There are several horses, carriages, all marked with the city guard signage. And you see several guard. You also see this large creature.
I recognize that creature. Where from?
Construct. And the most notable thing you see is a big circle teleportation hole starting on the outside of this property and ending closer to the buildings.
Shit. That's our way in.
And this guard pops up into your view. Actually, kind of tall for a halfling, but still just 4 feet tall. But that doesn't diminish his authority in the least. And he says, "Nothing to see here. Move along."
Of course. I'll keep my head down. Of course. Forgive me, my lord. I'll lead us back down whatever alley we're in across the street.
Yeah, maybe go around the corner.
I can show you in an even better perspective with the buildings around the perimeter.
We were here once before with all the dead birds and stuff, right? Wasn't that us?
Yep.
They had to use magic to get through that.
There's a perspective. That's actually not the best.
I'll look at Raya and be like, the tower. In the note, it describes the tower. Which tower did it describe in the note?
It said the outer tower.
Did you say?
And you see in
The
front
outer
of you
tower.
guys, as you walk away from this scene, you see quite a military operation going on
Holy shit.
outside of Call-Out Towers. Here's another view of it from overhead.
The outer tower would be the. I would imagine the tower.
The pointed roof, maybe?
Yeah.
It's separated from the other structure.
That's what I would
Structures.
Yeah, there's a wall around this property, and then there's a visible, shimmering force field around it.
We got to get through that portal. It's the only way in. I'm going to take a look around. You know what? We might be able to... These Xanathar thugs might provide us with enough of a distraction to get through that portal. If there's a bomb set up nearby, but the clock is ticking, we're going to have to stay in the shadows. So where was that portal on this map? Did you say it was here?
Let me see here.
Or where the guards were? I know... I'm trying to remember where, since we were metaing.
Yeah, I believe it was.
Thought there was a portal
from this direction.
Yeah, because there was a door in this building, I think, right?
Yeah, you guys went in through.
Yeah, so there was a portal over here somewhere that entered through the barrier and landed everybody in this area.
Really not even that far. It was just outside this barrier and then up against the actual buildings, real close to the buildings.
So where are we on this map at this point? Are we over in this area?
Well, you can decide wherever you want to be, but you did just happen upon this scene and that officer told you to move along.
Yeah, to see that, I mean... I'm going to say that we were probably, in this area or over in this area here before we ducked between the buildings into one of these alleys in between these structures. Some of them, I'm guessing, have those narrow single-person alleys that kind of form between these buildings are so closely packed together.
Certainly. And as you walk away from this and you get a better perspective, you were too close to it to see the actual towers, given the wall and all the commotion. But as you walk away, you see over the wall, higher up in elevation, activity. As if there were different layers. You can see another level of this tower. You see commotion.
Could there be 6 floors to this tower right here? I mean, is it...
No, it looks like there's 4 tall, though. Like if it's 4 floors, it's probably 20-foot floors. And then this one looks like it's like 6 floors. But again, tall, old tower
This might
floor.
be an additional tower that was like added on. That tower might be this one. This might be
Well,
the original tower.
We're gonna end soon. So if you guys are gonna slink back into the city or try to penetrate this wall, it'd be nice to know what your intentions are before we settle up for the night.
Should probably wait
Yeah.
to go through. So
Yeah, I don't think we should make a mad rush with just the three of us. Once inside, an extra warrior or wizard is going to be, I think, necessary. Clearly, there's something already going on here.
Rhea, you feel like a magnetism, like being drawn to enter that property. And you know it's coming from the artifact you carry.
I guess maybe, although I know we shouldn't, I'm like, I don't know, we can make it. We can make it.
You close your eyes and you see that circular room. And now that you look at the tower and you blink your eyes, you can almost like place that room exactly. Like that's the 6th floor of that tower. And you blink your eyes again and you see that creature, the aboleth, and the stone is telling you it's the aboleth. And this just kind of like repeats, and then strange factoids enter your mind as if you're still attuning to an artifact that is, its powers are rooted in legend and lore.
Yeah, like I said, maybe although I know we shouldn't, I'm almost thinking like it has like control over me, and I'm saying, no, it's fine. They'll meet us there. Let's go. Let's go. We should go.
I'll look at
almost like possessed.
I'll look at Joanna. What say you, Joanna?
I've been wanting to save little Harlow for a long time, so that's where my heart lies.
Oh, nice.
All right then, Flutterfoot. This is where you prove your worth. Create as big a distraction over there as you can, and I'll point like across the alley, like over into this area here. Draw as many eyes as you can, and the three of us. I'll look at the gazer again, but then I'll look back at Joanna and Rhea. We make a run for that portal. It's probably the only way through the shielding that protects this keep. We get through that portal. We make for the first door, and then up to the tower.
How do you plan on getting through the portal with all the guards?
Well, I'm hoping Flutterfoot can create enough of a distraction to draw several of them away. Look, fireworks. There's a house on fire. Anything you can to draw their attention away. How many guards are like gathered around the portal itself?
There's 10 guard in the immediate area, and it looks like they're just manning this teleportation hole that leads to about 30, 60 feet away. You see the other side of the teleportation device, and they're just like stationed next to it, guarding it. It's quite the operation.
Flutterfoot, maybe you can use one of your darts. Just shoot one of them from far away, and they won't know what hit them. They'll have no choice but to look around.
He's not there right now, but you can tell him that you plan to reconvene with the. That's what you're waiting for, right? You want more.
I thought Flutterfoot was with us.
Mm-mm.
Oh, he's not.
He stayed behind.
That's right. He stayed behind. Shit, it's just the three of us.
I mean, you don't have to listen to my crazy ass. I'm just possessed by the stone right now.
We're not gonna make it through that gate if we rush it. There's 10 guards. They're gonna pile on, and I mean, I'm willing to sacrifice myself but I'm gonna look up at the sky again, pray. I'm like, Rhea, or where's Bix with Big showing up with a group of guardsmen. No one's coming.
No one's coming to the rescue. Looks like it's up to you guys.
No, it's 10:30.
Yeah, it's after 10:30, so anyone who needs to break off, do so. I'm gonna finish this beer and talk about Dungeons and Dragons, but
All right, we're gonna have to come up with something, kids, to figure out what we're gonna do here. We got a little time to figure it out, and the clock is.
Once we're in, we'll make way.
I would definitely feel better having Aldous and Bix with us, but
I don't know, dude. I don't want to depend on either of those two.
We got it. We'll be fine.
Yeah.
That's true. Aldous says, I don't know. He was acting a little strange the last time you saw him.
No, he's fine. He just got a little. He got hit in the eye. He's good. He's fine.
You're like, he's fine, and it pans to Aldous and his third eye is twitching.
It's good. He's good. He's got a little. He's got a little pink eye. He's good.
Yeah.
All right. Well, we're here. This is the last eye.
Yeah.
Woo!
Yeah.
We may actually be able to do the climactic conclusion at our live session. It's right around the corner.
Aldous, if your intention is to reunite with the gang, you just have to simply start to tell them you want to leave.
Yeah.
But until then, I'm going to assume, you rested the same amount of time they rested. And, they're affording you the space and giving you whatever you ask for and respecting your wishes.
I would say, like, immediately, as soon as I feel rested, I'll inquire about their whereabouts. Yeah, and that'll be my plan. And if they I'm thinking, I was looking through my Vecna spells. If they tell me where they think they are, I can use clairvoyance to see.
Ooh.
So, depending on where
we
they
will
say.
Look for your friends. We did send a gazer, and we have a link to it.
Okay.
All right, so that's good.
Awesome.
Yes. So I figured, if I doing meta here, I'm thinking if they're pointing to where they were at in that basement or something like that, then I can use clairvoyance there, and then I can see the note,
Well, basically, however you want to work it out, I'm going to come to the conclusion that if your intention is to reunite with the party, they have a Xanathar link embedded with the party, so he'll get you there if that's your intention.
Yeah, no, that's my intention for sure. I definitely want to be there.
But if your intention is to chill out in the Xanathar land, it sounds like they're more than accommodating to let you do that, at least for the time being.
Oh, Aldous, just stay and relax.
I like the suave take.
Let me
massage a little bit.
Massage your tentacle.
Yeah. Oh, that knot. That knot in your back. I'm like, that's my tentacle.
Here, let me get it. Oh.
Awesome. It's cool. We're at last eye, kids. We're almost there. We're in the home stretch. This is exciting shit.
I'm sorry I couldn't get you further.
No, it was.
No, it's okay.
Good. I got some great call-out tower maps.
I'm sure.
It's good. I'm glad we're set up for an exciting adventure next time.
Yeah. And hopefully Joanna could get whatever you had planned also.
Yeah. We'll tie it all up right at the beginning.
Cool.
Get you started in the delving into call-out towers.
Exciting.
Sounds good.
What were you gonna say, Jeremy?
I was just gonna say, having played Ocoria in our in-person session, and it's kind of cool to see us like arriving like on the scene of like what like Steve and I played.
Yeah,
you
that's
know?
what's happening. Yeah.
That's what I'm assuming. Yeah, so that's really cool.
Yeah, we were there for when they opened that portal and went in. So that's pretty.
There's
awesome.
basically a Jedi, a 2-on-1, 2 Jedi chasing down a Sith inside the towers right now.
Good news is they're not looking for the eye, which is what we're looking for. So that's really cool.
And good news is they did a lot of the work.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
There was
At
a
least
lot
in
of
the
slaughter
beginning.
on both
So,
sides. A lot of
yeah.
guards were dying. A lot of Zentarum operatives were dying. There was that character, that halfling that you saw like peek around the corner and then run back into the tower.
Yeah.
Yep, it's gonna be cool.
That little shit.
Yeah, I'm excited to play in person. Hopefully we can make it obviously a longer session. So as long as we can go, I'm down.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah.
We surprised me. We played for like 6 hours, I think.
Yeah, that's
we
what I
played for a
want.
while.
That's
Yeah.
like what Michael wants,
Yeah.
minimum.
Take a little break, eat some food.
Yeah.
pick up
Yeah,
a
that's
book.
that's what it's.
That's
What like in person about is. I can't even speak. That's what
in person about.
is.
That's what in person about.
That's what I like. That's what in person about.
Take
is.
a break, get something to eat.
That's
But
a
I
new
will.
thing, dude.
I am gonna
can't,
prep the
I'm
night
literally-
before. I'm gonna roll up a bunch the night before, so I don't even have to worry about it. So I'll
It's
just be
gonna
like,
be-
oh, I'm gonna go outside real quick,
Yeah.
come back in.
It's gonna be awesome. Can't wait.
Michael has his walks planned out. He's like, I'll be right back. I'm gonna take a little stroll around the block.
Yeah.
Awesome. Can't wait.
Well, there's a patio right off my wife's little.
Yeah, I'm like, you don't have to take a
office.
stroll.
Yeah, it's gonna be a short.
Okay.
It's gonna be a short walk.
Sometimes he likes to, but yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
I
whatever's
mean, it'll be
convenient.
quicker and easy because I just want to play, but I'm gonna be
Yeah.
smoking dough.
We are gonna have a good time.
No, it's
that's for sure.
One floor down, and through the room, there's a little balcony. You can
Great.
ditch out
Yeah.
there.
Sweet.
Can't wait.
Yeah, I'm super excited.
Michael was talking to me
That's
earlier.
my
He's like,
dad.
oh,
I already told Twyla, I was like, look, people might be smoking weed this weekend. I don't
She's
want
an
She's
adult.
she's in
like, I don't care what people do.
Yeah, she doesn't care.
It's almost, we're talking. It's like 2 weeks. I can't believe it. It's 2 weeks.
Yeah.
We
It's
got-
literally like T-2 weeks.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
So.
Yeah.
So we got.
But yeah, Michael was talking to me earlier. He was like, "Yeah, I really hope we play, like a long session." He was like, "Ideally, I mean, at least 4 hours." I was like, "Don't lie, you're aiming for like a 6 to 8 hour session." He was like, "Yeah,
Me
probably."
too. That's
I'd
good.
be down,
Yeah.
Oh, I'm totally down. It's gonna be great. It's awesome.
Yeah.
especially if it's the climax and the final episode. Maybe then go out with a bang, and we could always revisit the characters and the.
That's
the
totally
campaign
what's
and-
going to happen.
Yeah, we
Yeah.
got two live. If everybody can make it, 2 more live or online sessions, and then the final live session. So we're
Yeah.
looking good.
Wow.
That'd be great. Awesome.
Yeah.
Good time tonight, kids. Great seeing everybody. Hopefully, Twyla can join
Yeah.
us next week. It'll be awesome.
Yeah. I
She
hope
had a
so.
headache. She said she had a tough day at work. And
Oh, that's okay.
Yeah.
Can't blame her.
Yeah.
Cool. Well, it was good seeing everybody. I can't wait till next Wednesday. Yes. I can't wait till
Yeah.
the 19th. I can't wait. I'll be out there day.
I mean, we're making the most out of these last few sessions, so
Yeah.
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 It's great.
All right.
Love it, kids. You guys.
yeah, I got to get the group of you back together because, it's time to raid the thing. Try to get that stunt.
I
Try to
mean-
get that last eye.
And honestly, from me to you, Jim, like you can just plot me right down there. Like I don't, I have my goal in mind. Like once they tell me where they know they are,
You
gonna
don't.
be
You
heading
don't
there,
have to
you know?
though. Don't feel like if you felt this is the right time, because Aldous could accomplish a lot there.
No,
so I don't want to
totally.
from you,
Have,
but
no, let me. No, you totally have to.
Yeah, I'm like, it sounds like you don't want me to.
No, you totally. No, you have to, Aldo. Shit.
no, you're a powerful ally. that's
Donovan's
for
looking
sure.
at his watch. He's like, "Where the fuck
Well, I
is
think-
he?"
I think part of it too is like, you know, there are these undercurrents now with Aldous. He's like leaning more towards the like selfish. He's like starting to be more selfish and, you know, looking to finish like this set of eyes. Like that's almost a selfish like motivation for him, you know. So
I like his decision to have an
Yeah.
extended stay in the lair because it imparts a deeper connection, you know, with these forces that have, you know, offered to like be cooperative. So if you just left with the party, be like, okay, nice to meet you. We're buds now, right? And okay, I'm leaving.
Yeah.
But you didn't. You were like, I'm gonna hang back a bit. So it means
Right.
more. So that makes sense
I
to
made
me.
the Xanathar cry.
Yes, you did.
Like,
So yeah, that makes sense.
He took you to like his family burial crypt. It's like, come on.
yeah.
Yo, I gotta whiz again. I'll be back.
All
Have a
right.
good night if you
Okay.
take off.
Yeah, I'll stop.
Yeah, I
recording.
think I'm gonna head out. Have a good
night. Thanks for
have a
having
Great
good
time,
week.
kids.
Yeah, I'm gonna
See you
try and
guys next
fix my
week.
computer, but yeah, we'll see you next week.
Okay.
All right.
See you guys.
Good night.
Bye.
Thanks.
Bye.
Cheers. Bye.